Shout out to Blackjack20 for tagging me in this story, and this is a DNU story right here. And wait till y'all find out what this guy did and how he reminds me of a certain celebrity. So this guy's name is Travis Holton, and this is coming out of Florida, and he was just arrested after drugs fell out of his pants right in front of the officers. Now, the person this reminds me of is Bobby Brown. Not on the aspect of him being arrested, but the fact that if you remember years ago, this is actually probably predating before I was even born, but I remember hearing the story about how he was performing one time on stage and a white baggie, a little baggie fell out of his pocket and it had a white substance in it. If you actually go and look up online, you can probably find that video. But when I saw this story right here, it reminded me so much of Bobby Brown in that one incident. But anyway, let's get into the story. A 44-year-old man from Florida was arrested by the police after drugs fell out of his pants in front of the police officers. I know this guy is definitely a DNU, but when they say black don't crack, they mean it. Because I would have not guessed this man was 44 by looking at his mugshot. He looks like he's probably at least in his 30s. The authorities said that Holton was driving a Ford Fusion around 9:33 p.m. on US 1 when he was stopped. According to Monroe County Sheriff's Office, Travis Holton, the man was brought to jail on December 22nd, 2020. The authorities said that he was stopped because his license plate was not illuminated. Then the authorities got to the scene. A canine discovered the presence of drugs in the vehicle. The man said that he did not have any and also allowed the authorities to search a car as well as search himself. When the man was asked to widen his stance, baggies fell out of his pants, said the authorities during a press release. The police said 2 sandwich bags fell out of his pants. They were around 2 ounces of Molly found in the baggies. Just think, he possibly could have gotten away with this if they didn't tell him to widen his stance, or if he had the bags in a more secure location. He probably would have gotten away with it. But because he did not, they fell right out of his pants. He was probably pissed that they did not stay secure. Like, you cannot make this up. He's like I said, he's probably mad as all hell because the bags did not stay in a more secure, tight spot where he would have been able to, I don't know, say, walk away from this unscathed, especially since even after the canine had said that they smelled, or the canine smelled something in the car, but had that not fallen out of his pants pocket or his pants, he probably would have been able to get away with it regardless. And it could have just chalked it up as saying maybe the canine smells something else that's not drug related. Because it looked like they was going to believe his story until what they were looking for from the canine actually revealed itself. But y'all probably are just shaking your head at this story right here, you know, just listening to the details. But that's pretty much all the story has. It's nothing more than what I just read. It's a very short story. What lesson could this guy take away from it? I would just say be a little bit more smarter. He probably wishes he had them license plates illuminated right now. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Have your notifications turned on to all, and I will talk to you in the next one.